Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV. We are back, okay? We are back, you guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me and waiting for me. Thank you so much. I can see the comments that some of you are still watching the videos, even though I was not posting much. We are back, we are healthy. We are on all kinds of medicine, okay? Uguguga, guys, uguguga. So listen, you guys, we do need to do this, these reviews because I have two episodes to review of Uthando Nesthembu, and I will actually sit down and do a full review for you guys. And I also want to do SingoZungu, which is like episode 3. I just thought, let me get this out of the way, and there's the Mommy Club as well, you guys. So eventually we are going to catch up with everything. Okay, so let's get this episode out of the way, and then maybe I can get back to Uthando Nesthembu because there's so many things to talk about when it comes to the two episodes that we missed. So listen, you guys, definitely I'm still enjoying SingoZungu, the show, you guys. It's done so well, and yeah, I'm liking the show. I'm liking the show. And in episode 3, you guys, they are dealing with the aftermath of the dinner that went south, okay? Things didn't go as well at the dinner that Thinah had organized, where he had invited Mr. Shange, his wife, and also invited Khehlelezi. Well, Khehlelezi didn't come with the wife, even though he has 3 wives. That is the most interesting thing, you guys, that I'm saying with this temple, that when you have a temple, you actually struggle to find a wife to do things with, but you have more than one wife. Whereas the men that have only one wife are always with a wife. That is an interesting thing about this team. So Khehlelezi came without a wife, and there was Jambo as well, and there was that argument at the table about Christianity versus Ubungoma, that you can't be inyanga and umfundisi at the same time, and Ushange didn't want to shake Khehlelezi's hand and all of that, and then they ended up walking out of dinner. So now Thinah, since he is the one that actually had called all of the parties to dinner, he feels kind of responsible to make sure that everybody comes together. So he's trying to see, okay, what can he do now to bring everybody together, because these people are his friends. Okay, now you guys, listen, I'm guessing that it's really just for the show, because it sounds like he has been friends with Mfundisi Shange for a long time, and it sounds like he has been friends with Khehlelezi for a long time too. Why hasn't he done the whole thing of them meeting and becoming friends? So I'm thinking that it's just they're making it a storyline just for the show, because I definitely feel like you can be friends with one person and be friends with another person who are not friends and live your life, okay? So maybe they're just pushing it for the show. And I know that at some point Thinah did get questions publicly about the friendship that he has with Khehlelezi, and he had answered it publicly to say, listen, Mzo is my friend, and it's not like I'm friends with him because of ubunyanga bakhe. I'm just friends with him, and whatever people say, I don't care. He's my friend, okay? And he's been there for me through hard times, and I'm not going to change that. And there was it, and I thought you would say, okay, now you guys. So he goes to see Khehlelezi. I'm like, I wonder how many houses Khehlelezi has, because I think in the first episode we saw him at a different house, and then the second episode we saw him at a different house. Now we are seeing him at another house. I think Kusemhlanga, in the gym, in another house that is supposed to be his. I'm like, I wonder how many houses he has. Okay, looks like he has a house in every suburb, every village. Okay. Now they were having that conversation about the dinner. What happened. I think Khehlelezi's feelings were hurt, but I think more than the feelings, it was his ego that was hurt, because here is this man that won't shake his hand, okay? And You know how people are like when it comes to Khehlelezi and KZN, okay? You know, so here is this one man that don't even shake your hand. So I think more than his feelings being hurt, his ego was hurt at the dinner, that there's just this one man that won't shake his hand. So now Thinah is like, listen, okay, dinner went south. So now I'm just trying to see what we can do. Maybe let's get together without the women, okay? Because I also did think Mrs. Shange was speaking a lot at the dinner, whereas the whole thing was between the men, okay? But sometimes when you see a man looking like he's getting attacked, maybe it's difficult to keep quiet. So he says that, okay, let's do something. Let's meet Shisanyama or something, Sijinyama, and just talk as men. And Khehlelezi is like, no, let's do it at my house. Okay. I don't know, you guys. I didn't feel like it was a good idea to do it at Khehlelezi's house because it's his territory. And Mr. Shange might feel a way about it. I thought if they went to a Shisanyama, that would be better because it's a neutral place for everybody. Akona ka Zungu, akona ka Shange, akona ka Khehlelezi. Khehlelezi waphi small? Angas. I think they do write his name. So, but yeah, they end up deciding what's Khehlelezi. They call Ujumbo. Ujumbo agrees. No, they do need to meet. Without the women, they'll just get together as gents, and they will talk things over. Okay. There is a thing though that Khehlelezi keeps saying about Umfundisi Shange. He even mentions it was okay. I don't understand how he can judge me because what about these people that he sleeps with in his church? Talking about Umfundisi Shange, you guys. And somebody had sent me a snippet of an article that was written a few years ago about Umfundisi Shange. And there's a picture of Umfundisi Shange looking really young, and he was accused of really serious things. Allegedly, he had kidnapped some young girls, I don't know, 4 girls that he had kidnapped. And it had ended up that the other cases had been opened against him. Yes, you guys, the one that is judgmental, the one that won't shake somebody's hand, that one, Umfundisi Shange, had other cases and kidnapping cases opened against him. So when Khehlelezi says who Thinah, I wonder what's happening with him and these people that he's sleeping with in his church. Thinah is like, I wonder why Umzo is mentioning that, because Mr. Shange has had issues where he even ended up getting arrested. So Mr. Shange here is not all innocent too. He has things now in his closet. You understand what I'm saying? So it's funny to me that he's the most judgmental person, but it looks like in his past there's a lot in there. Okay. So apparently stories where he had to attend a case and everything after the 4 girls had opened cases against him. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know how hard it is to get 4 people to lie about the same thing? Maybe 1, maybe 2, 3 or 4. That's not easy. Okay, so that was interesting to actually find out about Mr. Shange. And by the way, you guys, the more I watch Mr. Shange, I'm like, you know, I know it's wrong for us to just look at somebody and be like, the alphabet is missing a member, you know, but it does give you that feeling. It was Mr. Shange, are you sure? Is it the A team or the B team? Anyway, you guys, another thing that we saw on SingoZungu was Jumbo. I'm so interested in Jumbo's storyline of him looking for a wife, because I feel like that should be so easy. You know, you are handsome, sir. You are doing very well career-wise, so money is not issue, okay? And you look like you're very respectful, you know. Everybody's talking about how you Ekaya Sewakile and all of that. You're Christian man, okay? You're looking for a wife. Like, how hard can that be? Okay. So anyway, Jam is looking for a wife. So he had this meeting with his friends at Mojo's because he just wanted to hang out with his friends. Some of the faces there look familiar. I think one of the guys actually corner this show here on YouTube where he's presenting the show with Ukwajo. What's that channel, Gonj? Malimbela, no Malimbela, that guy, a presenter on that show. Yeah, but his face looked familiar. I think it's that guy. But they were just hanging out, gluing yama and stuff, and he was telling them now he wants to get married and he wanted to get their opinion on how to approach the situation. And he said some interesting thing. He says that, listen, he's not in a relationship, but he doesn't struggle to find a woman. Usually when he speaks to women, women like him. But he says that he doesn't really have umfuto kshela, So I don't know, guys. I was like, So he's not really like into approaching women, ashele. But if he happens with ashele, usually bayachazeka. Because obviously, I understand what I was counting with his handsome, he's clean brother, So I was like, So anyway, so he wanted advice from his friends. And there was a friend that said, listen, pray about it, which I thought that was a good one. Pray about it. Another friend was like, maybe wait, brother. Okay. Because now I was like, hey, maybe wait, brother, because let's just be sure about this. Okay. Because if you don't have any food to approach women, maybe let's be sure. Okay. And then the others were just excited to be like, listen, like, do it already. Okay. And apparently he feels like he's at the age where he should be getting married, which I was like, but what age is that? Okay. What age is that? And he feels like ekhaya skuvaliwe usakhile ekhaya, but now kudingeka umakoti. I think that the danger in that and saying it publicly, you guys, is that you're just going to get like an inflow of women that are just desperate for marriage, and he might end up marrying the wrong one. I think there is a danger in saying it publicly. But I feel like looking at him and also the way that he handles himself, I don't feel like he's somebody that should struggle to find a lady. Okay. But I do feel like now that people know he's looking to get married, ladies' house. Anyway, you guys, I do hope that Ujamo does find a beautiful lady, respectful lady, like soulmates. Okay, I hope he finds his soulmates. Okay. Anyway, you guys, we also do see Ibetega Olwetu. Olwetu is Thinah and Uzama. Thinah and Zama's firstborn. Uzama had said that, not Uzama. Olwetu had said that she just wants to be with her friend on her birthday. She wants something, she wants to go out and have something simple. Whatever they do, she wants to dance on her birthday. And then last episode, they had showed us the birthday parts that they did for Undumiso, the second born, the boy that sings. And it was like this big birthday that they did for him. And now when they are doing a birthday for Olwetu, they end up doing a surprise party, which ends up being bigger than what she had asked for. She enjoys the birthday, you guys, but I was thinking, like sometimes as parents, we get caught up in wanting to equalize when it comes to, I know even for myself, because we are concerned about, you don't want one child to feel like you are doing more for the other child than them. But then we also forget that the children are not the same, because she really did ask for something simple. Even her, when she walked in, she loved the surprise, but she was like, but I asked for something simple, So sometimes as parents, you get caught up in, you want to equalize, you want her to feel like she got a big party, like the brother got a big party, but that's not what she wanted. So you don't know what to do, because if you do something small, you feel like this one small. And also you know. But I like the fact that she was still able to enjoy the birthday. The friends were there, they were dancing and whatever. And she's at that stage where she's interested in boys, but at the same time, boys are like irritating her, you know. Like my favorite part, my favorite phase in girls, where boys are just stinky and irritating, you know. And about Papa Bafana, you know, I like that stage just before you like boys, like boys. I like that stage, you know. So you guys, I like the birthday, and it's just that I had that thing in Wuti, but that's not really what she wanted. But it was beautiful, you guys. They had fun with the friends, and then you guys, we also saw Mr. Shang and Mrs. Shang meeting up with the Zungus, just going out, you know, to what do you call that shova skepe thing, you know. It was fun to see them just do a fun activity, and then they were having a conversation about the same thing, because Angiti Utina went and spoke to Khehlelezi about meeting up with the Mr. Shang, and now she had to do the same. When they are meeting with after the activity that they did, and then they were having a conversation. Obviously, Mrs. Shange wanted Mrs. Zungu to apologize for not checking up on her after they did. I feel like Mrs. Shange is like a demanding friend. I would just take a step back from that friend. I'm a friendship you just like one foot out and another one and another. Hey, yo. Hey. Before they know it, before she knows it, I will be out of that friendship. My friend, why didn't you check? You were hosting. Why didn't you check on the guests and check if we are okay? Yeah. Hey, I'm a friendship friend. So yes, I feel like she's a demanding friend, but she was just not happy that Mrs. Zungu didn't check on her after the dinner, you know. And then the husbands went and got the ice cream and came back, had a conversation. I feel like Umfundisi Shange is trying to say he doesn't have a problem with Khehlelezi, what he does, but he has a problem with Khehlelezi being around Thinah Zungu, because Khehlelezi speaks so freely about Twala, Igubu, and all of that. So when Sontolika Thinah grows, people are going to think it's because of Khehlelezi's Igubu, you know, and he doesn't want that for Thinah. Thinah is like, no, Mina, I don't care what people think. I know what it is, you know. My Umzo is my friend as Umzo, and my goal is eventually he will see my belief and he will be converted to my belief. But it's not like I'm going to be preaching to him every day. I'm just going to live my life and he will see it, okay? But they have that conversation, and then they decide that, okay, fine, Mr. Shange agrees that he will go to that meeting emzini Khehlelezi, which is going to be interesting. If I was Khehlelezi, I would put a group on the dinner table. I would put a group on the dinner table. So the whole purpose of, I guess, the meeting would be just for them to be like, it's basically to say, like, let's agree to disagree, because they're never going to agree. And we are just friends with the same person. You are friends with Thinah. I'm friends with Thinah. You are friends with Thinah. They said we believe in the same thing, okay? And no, we don't believe in the same. We are friends with the same person, but we believe in different things, and that's it. Just adult stuff, okay? Anyway, you guys. Yes. Anyway, that was episode 3, you guys. I know that when I reviewed episode 2, I never talked about this part of episode 2. Mrs. Zungu Zama does go into talking about how she's dealing with like PTSD when it comes to that whole story that came out. Like apparently at some point they had people come into the house and broke in, and they were in the house. I think Thinah was not there. They thought they were going to get art, and it ended up being a situation where they stole some things in the house and all of that. So there was a break-in in the house. So she was saying that she's dealing, she didn't say PTSD, but I feel like it's PTSD, where she felt like she needs some therapy to deal with that. I think that is going to be a good storyline if they show us her going through therapy, because she was saying that when she's in the house, especially with Thinah traveling a lot, she's struggling so much to deal with that right now. And yes, so I did not mention it when I was reviewing episode 2. I think if, because Thinah said that they're going to try and get her professional help, if they do it as part of the show, I think it's going to be interesting for us to actually watch that, because I do feel like as Black people, sometimes we just go through like stuff and we just move on, okay? You know, people break into your house, we just happen to be alive and we move on with our life, and we don't pay attention to the fact that, you know, you are affected afterwards, you know. So I think that is going to be good to see on the show. I also want them to bring other friends though. Like I would like to see SingoZungu show us. I would like to see SingoZungu hanging out with other friends that are her real friends, because I can see that they're not really friends with Muke, who is like Mrs. Shange, you know. And I would like to see her hang out with her real friends and see how that is like, you know. So yes, you guys, but definitely I am still enjoying the show. Anyway, you guys, it is on Catch Up DSTV if you want to see it. Yeah, but if you want to go YouTube, Facebook. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you like it before you're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngimthanda kakhulu.